Super Snaps, this is Tortimer the Grey. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon K's version Season 2. Today, so this week, so last week's episode, the normal gym had half the views of the normal episodes I've been getting, and we also had half the people turn out this last week, so I don't know if it's like, Hell Week in college or whatever, if there's like, finals coming up or what exactly, but yeah, we didn't have a lot of participation this week, and in my Wednesday time slot, the only person who showed up to battle was my good friend Kays, and he just sent me a request for some random battles while I was sitting there on Showdown, so I was like, why not? Let's do that. And then you guys were joking in the Kit Discord, and there was I was just joking with it until I think Shun had the idea, and maybe Scad posted it, but there was a meme that somebody posted, the Drake meme, where he's like, not interested in the first part, but then in the second part, he's like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. And they did it with Pokemon Gray version, and nobody was interested, and then Pokemon K's version, and that was the stuff. So, I was actually going to put these K's random battles in another episode, just like one of the random one-offs like I've done with Scad or ECAT or whatever in the past, or Mac or whoever it is who's done these with me before. But you guys were like, no, it needs to be Pokemon K's version. So here we go. We will get to all of the people who actually battled here today as well. But K's United some random battles, and yeah, it went pretty well. My Seismitoad misses the hit on the Oricorio there, lands the Toxic, but we're already poisoned. We are confusing and hitting ourselves pretty hard, and then we go down to the Hurricane there. Seismitoad goes down, Vikavolt gonna switch in, the Toxic gonna land, and then the Thunderbolt's gonna hit there as well. And K's was just excited to take down one Pokemon. He took down a Seismitoad and he started celebrating in the chat. Vikavolt finishes off the Cofagrigus. Victreebel comes in. Vikavolt gonna come out because I think, yeah, Vikavolt had a sash or something. It was locked into Thunderbolt at that point. So I brought in Typhlosion. Typhlosion finished off the Victreebel, and then Rimbombi comes in, hits with the Moonblast, but I believe Typhlosion's going to go ahead and finish off here with the Fire Blast anyhow. So yeah, there's our first battle up against K's. I guess Grunt K's, because I think this was an Evil Team week, right? So yeah, thank you so much, K's, for your participation. Alrighty guys, here we go up against Grunt Codeman now, and Codeman comes at us with Buzzswole, and Buzzswole is going to hit a hard hit on Hanu there, and Hanu sets up the Shell Smash, but this Buzzswole is, I believe, Choice Scarf, because it was outspeeding all the things. Legion going to be able to take a Brick Break there, gets the Zen Headbutt up, and takes Pure Protein down to a very low number, but finishes off with the Bullet Punch there. Jafar then switches in, gonna Mega Evolve, so we've got Mega on Mega. Gonna throw up the Protect as Legion throws up the Bullet Punch. I'm hoping just that this thing's frail enough that I can get something going before it hits me with something, but actually was able to withstand the hit. I was worried a Shadow Ball or something was coming there, so I was trying to just go for the priority and do as much damage as I could, because I didn't believe I could outspeed it. Ugly then goes down to a Zen Headbutt there, and that will wrap up the battle up against Codeman. Codeman with his trademark 3 Pokemon teams is giving us some good quick battles. And since we had so few battles this week, I'm actually just recording these lives, which is kind of nice. So yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, Codeman. I appreciate your participation. Let's jump on to the next one, shall we? Here we go. Alrighty guys, battle number 3 up against Grunt Shunosaurus, and I'm just realizing now, I didn't pick an admin this week. As I'm doing this, I'm like, I didn't go through and flag one that should be at the end or whatever. Everyone who showed up this week is an admin, because only half of you did. So congratulations to everybody who participated this week. You're all admin. Shunosaurus's muck goes down. No, I don't know. This series is getting to me, guys. It's going on so long. But we're close to the final gym, and then we got E4 and all that. It'll be fine. We'll make it through together. But if you guys are getting burnt out on it, let me know. If it wasn't just like some crazy busy week for everybody, and people are just getting sick of doing this series, let me know, and we'll figure out something. I don't know what that something would be, but we'll do something. Yeah. Maybe season 3 we will just have gyms. I don't know. Do you guys like the in-between weeks with the evil teams and the root trainers and all that jazz? I don't know. You guys let me know. What are you guys? Yeah, give me some feedback. That'd be great. I mean, I'm assuming this week was just busy. But Legion finishes off the Weavile with a bullet punch there. Jirachi then switches in. Going to take a hard Earthquake from Legion. The Thunder Wave landing, which is going to paralyze Legion, and Jirachi's going to heal up a little bit. Jirachi getting the Ice Punch off. Unfortunately, nothing against the Legion there, and I don't think either of Shunosaurus's other two Pokemon have much either. Although that Crunch, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Shunosaurus took him down. So Toadette switches in onto the Tyranitar. Dralj is going to take that pretty well. Toadette then, I believe, is going to come out. Yes, Toadette comes out, and Yorick switches in. Yorick going to take that Draco Meteor and go down. So Yorick goes down, at which point I believe Toph is going to switch in. Toph, my Garchomp, new to the team this week. And so down goes the Dragalge. Tyranitar also going down to Toph. And finishing off Admin Shunosaurus' team this week. So, we've been through Admin K's, Admin Codeman, and now Admin Shunosaurus. Let's see what the next admin has in store for us today, shall we? Here we go. Alright, Admin Scad leads off with Ivy, her Ferrothorn. What an idiot. We go for the Bone Meringue, but Ivy is going to protect, and then I throw up the Flare Blitz there, taking the damage that I know will be coming. Holy crap, look at all that damage. Well, I guess there was recoil on the move too, but yeah, you're going to take the Shadow Sneak and go down. Clayface, oh yeah! Scad's got Batman villains this week. Oh, Ivy was the Ferrothorn. Yeah, I did see that. The Joker, the Sableye, that's a pretty good one too. That's pretty good. Honestly, I was so busy like battling, I didn't even really look. She told me there was a theme battle this week, and I didn't even look at the names of them until just now. Toph, Mega Toph is finishing off Sableye with the Crunch there. Firefly then comes in and going to throw up the Sucker Punch there. Toph gets the Rock Slide off. Unfortunately, it's the Riddler and not Firefly. There we go. Toph is going to take a hard knockoff and throw up the Outrage, which will finish off the Riddler there. It's too bad that like you couldn't get like a shiny one that was like green or something. What's the shiny? No, the shiny version of that just has blue hair or something. Anyway, Whirlpool then comes in, throws up the burn on Clayface. Clayface is going to throw up the knockoff there, get rid of our leftovers and poison us. So that's unfortunate. At that point, the Hydro Pump lands. It doesn't really do anything at all, unfortunately, and Whirlpool is pretty ineffective. We throw up the Pain Split, though, which does a little bit of work, at least heals us up a bit, and lowers Clayface down more than we were able to do with our normal moves, and then Whirlpool just goes switching out. This is a misplay there. I should have just let Whirlpool die. As soon as I clicked it, I was like, oh, I really don't want to bring something in on this thing. I should have just let Whirlpool go down. The Whirlpool probably die to rocks the next time it switches in or something anyway, so it was kind of a pointless switch. I was trying all my moves and didn't really think about the consequences of that until until it was too late. Scaregrow would come in and did really well take an Aqua Jet, and Hanu's going to go down. Legion at that point switches in, throws up the Earthquake, which is going to finish off the Scarecrow, and then Firefly comes in, sets up the Quiver Dance there. We get the Earthquake going, which is going to do pretty decent damage to it. It sets up the Fiery Dance, though, which is going to finish off Legion, no trouble whatsoever. Whirlpool then switches in, and yeah, it's so low, it's poisoned, it's all these things. Should have just let that thing die a while ago. And then Toadette comes in, throws out the Mach Punch, which actually does a lot more than I expected it would do. But unfortunately, Firefly has other plans, and Scad will take that battle there. So, Admin Scad narrowly defeats us this week. And yeah, thank you so much for participating, Scad. I greatly appreciate it. Let's jump into the next one, shall we? Here we go. Alright, Admin Arctic Animal Mac leads off with his Ultra Beast team. He had 3 teams this week, he said. He said he had a broken team, a not-so-broken team, and a stall team. And I just begged him, do not bring that stall team. That's not fun for anybody. And so, yeah, no, he didn't do that. But I think he brought his broken team? I'm assuming this is the broken team, because it's a team of Ultra Beasts. I didn't see the other one. But Yorick going to throw up the Flare Blitz, takes Paper down to its sash. I wish I had Shadow Sneak on Yorick or something. Stab Shadow Sneak might be useful, especially with the 2x attack multiplier thanks to the Thick Club. I should probably look into that, if it can even learn it. If it could learn it, I'm sure it would have it in its set, but... Anyway, Whirlpool comes in and forces out the Buzzsaw. Voltage is going to take the burn intended for the Buzzsaw, and then it's going to use its Z power, which puts me to sleep and boosts its speed. Alright, there we go. So I'm asleep. It's quick. That's unfortunate. Let's bring Toph in. It throws up the Energy Ball, probably predicting a switch there. And then Toph is going to Mega Evolve, and throw up the Earthquake, which will finish off voltage there. And then Bert is going to come in. It was a bit of a waste of a Mega Evolution. I knew that pretty much as soon as I did. I was like, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, Whirlpool is going to come in up against Bert. Whirlpool's nice and asleep. So it's pretty much just going to get wrecked by the Buzzswole here. Get the Will-O-Wisp up, and we do manage to hurt its attack a bit, so that works out pretty nicely for us. Leech Life is going to come in, though, or continue finishing off Whirlpool. At that point, we've got two Pokemon who are both weak to Bug, and so Legion comes in and throws up the Bullet Seed. I didn't believe that I didn't know what to expect from the attack, so I went for the priority the first time, which was dumb. If I'd done two strong attacks, I would have actually been able to kill the thing probably, but unfortunately I didn't, and so that was a misplay on my behalf, and Bert is going to take down Legion, leaving me just with Toadette. I think Toadette can throw, yeah, Toadette could throw up the Mach Punch, but still just not enough. And he's going to heal up too much for Toadette to have any hope of ever doing anything ever again. And so Toadette's going to go down, giving Admin Mac a very decisive victory today. So, yeah, GG Mac. I appreciate the legendary Ultra Beast team. That's fun. But yeah, thank you so much for participating, Mac. We got 2 more battles to go, so let's jump right into them, shall we? Here we go. Alrighty guys, up against Update, and, 100% not Update. Update leads off with his Shedinja, and is going to baton pass out into Evil Sniffles, the Mamoswine, after getting some stat boosts up. Hanu is going to take the Freeze Dry pretty well, and then I throw up my Z-Power, which is, I think, going to be enough to finish off Sniffles. Yep, down goes Sniffles, so that works up pretty nicely. Hanu then going to take the Shadow Sneak and get the knockoff up, which is going to finish off Shedinja as well, so we won't be getting any setups from that area. Then Evil Legion comes in, and Evil Legion is going to throw up the Bullet Punch, finishing off Hanu. Toph is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, so we've got Mega Garchomp up against Evil Legion, and Mega Evil Legion finishes off Garchomp in one Ice Punch, then throws up the Earthquake on Yorick and goes down to a Flare Blitz. So Yorick, being a boss, withstanding a super effective move there from Omega and finishing off himself. Evil Lily then comes in and is going to try to throw up the Sleep Powder. Legion is going to avoid that the first time, but take it the second time and fall asleep, at which point Lily starts setting up the Quiver Dances. I think I just leave Legion in at this point because I'm not actually all that scared of this thing. I figure as soon as I'm able to wake up and do a move, I'll be able to kill it, which is what I do. And I wasn't really worried too much about its moves doing anything. Maybe it had Hidden Power Fire or something, I don't know. But Evil Pupper comes in and uses the Inferno Overdrive and finishes off Legion either way. At which point Whirlpool switches in. Whirlpool's going to take a Wild Charge there, and Evil Pupper's going to take a Hydro Pump, which is going to take him down, leaving Update with just his Blitzel. Evil Blitz comes in, throws up the Thunderbolt. Whirlpool takes that very well. Whirlpool uses Hydro Pump, and Blitzel survives it, throws up another Thunderbolt, and Whirlpool goes down, but puts it in enough of a range that Toadette can come in and do the cleanup Mach Punch, finishing it off. I will note, several of you guys have asked about Fumzy, and I've been using different Pokemon. We've got, like, Whirlpool, and we had Luna, and we've just been using some different defensive Pokemon. Don't want to use Fumzy all the time, although I'm not saying you guys won't ever see him again, but, yeah, just a couple people worried about him. It's like, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be alright. But, yeah, thank you so much for participating, Admin Update. Greatly appreciate it. Let's check out our last battle for the week, shall we? Here we go. Alright, last battle of the week up against Admin Celine Eleanor, and Hanu is going to take a knockoff there and going to throw up the Shell Smash. Unfortunately, Weavile Still Faster finishes off Hanu. I think this thing might be Scarfed, we determined. I don't know. We got the Will-O-Wisp going here, though, which will at least cut Weavile's attack a bit. Whirlpool able to live that and then sets up the Pain Split, which gets us some good health back, and it's going to hurt Weavile a good amount. Then we throw up the Volt Switch, takes Weavile. Maybe this is the Volt Switch I didn't like. That was probably... No, oh, no, no, that wasn't good because it was faster. It had already hit me, so I wasn't switching anybody into anything. Yeah. No, it was the other one that I talked about earlier that I was like, yeah, that was a dumb Volt Switch. Whirlpool comes in and dies to the Bisharp, at which point Toph switches in. Toph's going to take a knockoff, but can't be knocked off because it's got the Mega Item. Throws up the Earthquake, finishing off the Bisharp. Got a crit there. I don't think it mattered. Hoopa is then going to switch in. I throw up the Outrage, and got to do some good damage to the Hoopa before Toph goes down, at which point Toadette comes in, throws up the Mach Punch, finishing off whatever that monstrosity is. Muck then coming in, and I'm going to throw up the Z-Power all-out pummeling, which only takes it to just under half. The Gunk Shot thankfully missing. I think Toadette comes out at that point. Yeah, Toadette comes out in face of Legion, expecting the Poison-type move. Again, Legion able to come in safely, and then going to a Mega Evolve because we saved it this time, and Earthquake the Muck into Oblivion. At which point Spiritomb comes in, is going to show up that Shadow Sneak, but Legion able to take that very well. Unfortunately, he misses with the Meteor Mash the first time, but able to land it the second time, get Spiritomb down in a good place. We are faster, so I think we just go for the Earthquake here. No, well, yeah, they go for the Shadow Snake. Yeah, so we go for the Earthquake. There's still not enough with the burn to finish off the Spiritomb, so that's a little unfortunate. We go for the Meteor Mash, and down goes the Spiritomb. At which point, Greninja switches in. Greninja going to throw up its Z-Power, use the Hydro Vortex, and finish off Legion, at which point it uses its Battle Bond ability and transforms into Ash Greninja, which is such a stupid name for that Pokemon. I know it's from the anime, but Ash Greninja, like, it just couldn't be, like, Mega Greninja? Like, what? I mean, Rayquaza doesn't need a Mega Stone either. It's stupid. Anyway, I just finished watching that season of the X and Y anime, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for participating this week, Selena Eleanor. I greatly appreciate it. Let's jump into the spreadsheet real quick, and we'll figure out what gym we're doing next week. Thank you to all of our Evil Team participants. Alrighty, guys, let's check it out. Alrighty, guys, here we are with our spreadsheet, so let's figure out what type our last gym in the region is going to be. We still have water, grass, electric, ice, fighting, poison, flying, bug, rock, ghost, and dark. Still no dark type, even in canon. No dark type gyms. Yeah, so let's see, we've got 3 to 16. So let's go ahead and do 3 to 16. Everything else has been used. And let's generate it. Okay, well, the RG has spoken. Water gym. No dark gyms in the continuity of the Pokemon universe for whatever reason. Although we did have a dark Kahuna, I guess, so we'll count that. But anyway, so yeah, water type gym this week. So you guys put together your best water type gyms, and OU water type gyms, and yeah, this is gonna be the last. I think this is the 8th gym badge, so that'll be great. That'll be great. We'll get ourselves our 8th gym badge, and then we'll move on into the Elite Four. So keep an eye out for that, guys. And yeah, same times as always, Monday from 5 to 6 p.m. EST, and Wednesday from 12 to 1 p.m. EST will be Gray Version battling time. So I hope to see you guys out there this week. And hopefully if you guys are really busy this last week, I hope your schedules are lightening up a little bit. Not necessarily so you can come participate, because, you know, real life, it takes precedence, but I just hope you guys aren't crazy busy, because that's stressful and nobody needs that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been TortimerTheGreyYT, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you all back here next time. Be sure to check the channel tomorrow. The first episode of my Patron Pixelmon series is going to be going up. As you're watching this, yesterday was the launch of my Patron Pixelmon server, and so I'm planning on having the first episode of that go out on Monday. So keep an eye out for that, guys, and I will see you all back here this week for some Gray Version battles. Water type OU. Lots of water types, so it should be a nice, cool variety of things. I'm looking forward to it. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.